Hi friends, welcome to today's video, and today we're gonna delve a little bit on why we keep seeing more people talking about spirituality, more people becoming enlightened, and more people with all of this spiritual awareness and knowledge, much more than before. And so to talk a little bit about this, I'm gonna start talking about the balance that exists within everything that we see and everything that we know. So everything is perfectly balanced. So we have light and we have darkness, we have yin and yang, day and night. Everything is within perfect balance in the universe, and it always has and it always will be. So for a certain amount of happiness, you will have a certain amount of sadness and sorrow, because that's just how it is. That's just how everything works. Everything is in perfect balance. And when we are not compensated enough, or when we are focusing on certain feelings more than others, that's when you become unbalanced. So that happens a lot because we're in our human journey, everyone has a work that works 9 to 5 and 40 hours a week, and we have little time to explore our own feelings apart from work, apart from the human realm, apart from what we do every day. But that's a must. So that's when we find the balance. The balance is always in need, and it's always going to look out for you. So when you are in balance, all of a sudden things start happening to you, bad things start happening to you. So if you're focusing too much on your bad feelings, of course depression and other diseases are going to start kicking off. If you're focusing on the negative side of life, your thoughts are projecting also on the negative side, and so negative things and bad things again are going to come for you, because that's where you're focusing. So balance is really important, and it's within everything. So we have life, we also have death, we have water, and we have dryness. So everything, it is in perfect balance. So when it comes to spirituality, and why out of the 7 we see a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people trying to explore the spirituality within themselves, and that's also because there is a lot of darkness coming into life. So there's a lot of things that are going in the world that are making it unbalanced. So when we have obviously a peak of darkness, a peak of evil, there is a need for the light workers and people that work with light, and there are people that need to work with light. There is a need in the universe for these people also to rise. So at the minute we're seeing a lot of war, we see anger, we see suffering, we see, even politically speaking, there's a lot of right side parties rising as well in the world, which again, they have views, they have narrower views, they are not so focused in human rights, they're not so focused in, again, the light and the good things. They are focusing in selfishness, they are focusing in themselves, they are being self-centered. So that's the opposite of everything that is good and light and happy. And so there is a need for these people to rise at this minute in the world, and this is why we are seeing more people doing light work, more people doing yoga retreats, more people going to spiritual travels, spiritual journeys, taking time off work to go and travel, changing their careers, and suddenly changing their paths to something they align more with themselves. Because when you're doing something that is aligning more with your soul, you're also rising your vibration, because you're following the paths that your angels, guides, and archangels, they think that that's the best thing for you to do. So they're giving you this insight, they're giving you these cues, and they give you all the knowledge for you to go into different directions. And when we don't follow, that's when again we become unbalanced, we become not aware, and we create more filters within us. And as these filters are put in us, the harder it is for you to reach enlightenment, awakening, and all those sort of things that you're aiming for. And so spiritual work is much needed in these war times that we've been going through. And also there is more things coming in, because I can sense that there is more wars coming in. I can also sense that there's things been hidden from us, which always been, but what I mean things hidden by us is big things, like nuclear things, like things that can destroy massively land, fields, countries. And so these things only a quarter of what's actually going on is being shown to us. There is a lot of evil work, and there is a lot of mischievous things and things that are happening for self-centered people that are working on the negative side, and they're being controlled by negative entities that are going on. And so there is a massive need for light workers in the world. That is one of the reasons I decided to make this channel and create as much as possible awareness for the light within you, and to help you tap into those powers that you do have, and to help you rise your vibration and align your path with a more fulfilling one, with a happier one. Because when we're raising our vibration collectively, what happens is you're also raising this vibration in the world. You're increasing the lightness and the positivity in the world. And that is why a lot of people say they go to a country, or they go to a city, or even a place, and they just feel bad, or they can just sense these bad negative vibes, energies. That is because collectively the mass energy that is reigning, that is commanding that space, it's not positive. And so when we are all massively together raising our vibrations, doing what our soul wants us to do, following what our guides and spirits wants to follow, we are collectively raising the vibration in the universe, in the place you're living in, for the world, for people. And we are helping each other in that way and working collectively. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like, and if you follow this far my content, please consider liking and subscribing. And I wish you all a wonderful day. Light and peace for everyone.